This is Greg Fender. I'm a consultant. I'm working with the City of Gulfport. I'm assisting them, the mayor and the city council, in renegotiating a franchise with CableOne. Tonight we held a public hearing to receive input from the community regarding the past performance of CableOne and also the community's interest in what should be included in a new franchise with CableOne. Tonight, in the public hearing, we received input from the community regarding a wide range of issues dealing with cable service issues, ranging from the time required for a citizen to be at home to arrange for the installation of a new cable service, which we are told that has been ranging from anywhere for 8 hours in a day where a person has to be at home. Those are the matters that the community would like to have addressed. There were several comments from the community regarding undergrounding of cable in the community, where there's been problems mentioned about cable laying on fences, laying on the ground, and not being in a very aesthetic pleasing view for the community, where the city council and others are striving to have a very good looking community without having all the overhead wires. So this is a matter of utmost importance to the mayor and the council to see these matters are addressed. There are also issues in terms of access programming, public access programming, to have a more variety of community program, whether it be the government access channel that would provide government programming for the City of Gulfport, or more community programming. And as we will be working on all of these issues going forward here in the next couple of months, and the City Council has left open the public comment period for an additional 30 days, and we look forward to receiving additional comments from the citizens. Thank you.
Respects, the local individuals were very enthusiastic. It's just that the national organization had some ramifications in their contract that limited the putting on of TV1 broadcast. I think that it would be incumbent on CableOne to give some kind of explanation as to why they would not air this much-needed network. It is the fastest growing new network in the nation. It gets some 54 million homes. And even more importantly, it is good, wholesome. You don't have the videos and should I say the more risque kind of programming. Without a doubt, it is programming that really does cater to the more of the African American experience, which does not necessarily mean that Caucasians don't watch it. I mean, truth be told, I watch the country network periodically. People have a tendency to have quite a lot of interest in other cultures. I watch Al Jazeera at the same token. But it is a programming that should be available here via cable. It is via digital, but I think if CableOne truly wants to show in great effort its ability to appeal to the, I think now 42% African American citizenship in Gulfport, as I have read it, maybe it's a little less, it just stands to reason that they would at the very least adhere to the airing of that programming. So it is my sincere hope with this hearing on the record that TV1 will reconsider their decision to not air, that CableOne will reconsider its decision to not air TV1. By the way, as a closing note, it was this time last year that CableOne did in fact air TV1. And then abruptly, July 4th, it stopped airing that programming and did not give any explanation to the viewers whatsoever. I thought that was rather tacky. Again, I must say that I would compliment the local officials. They were quite enthusiastic about it. But it did come from out in the Midwest that CableOne would not air TV1 based upon contractual ramifications that were unreasonable. So That's my spiel.
I'm Todd Hairston of 4954th Street in Gulfport, and thank you for letting us give you our thoughts today. Two of my thoughts are the same as the ladies in the back. Number one has to do with underground utilities. I think that municipalities and companies alike are having to adjust to how things are being done in the future and add resources to their operating costs. Above ground cable lines in the past have worked very well, but the fact of the matter is the way we are going now is to have in-ground utilities. And in order to operate in the municipalities with the corporations that are doing the same thing, I think that we should add that to our negotiation. Number two, also is like the lady in the back, the 8 to 5 deal to come fix your TV is completely unacceptable. For example, my wife is a teacher. I run a business in town. And to say that one of us had to be home all day long or on notice all day long to come home and meet someone, it's just not. It's not only not acceptable; it's not doable. I'd like to see that added to the negotiation. And the third thing is a call center. I'm not sure exactly what our local CableOne office has set up as far as customers calling in to complain about outages, disruptions, or what have you. But I have experienced in the past calling into CableOne on not too extremely difficult hours, and I'm forwarded to a Phoenix location or something like that, what is the corporate call-in location, and it's somebody that actually can't correct the problem that I have. It would have to be a local. I think that's probably another resource issue. I think that revenue could be put into some sort of a local call center, and it could be at least regional. So those are my three. Thank you again.
I am Kenneth Jones, 1824 2nd Street in Gulfport, 39501, and I'm pretty much going to echo Mr. Harrison and Ms. Beatty's comments as well. I'm not sure currently. I know that there's progress on 2nd Street. They're redoing a lot of the sewer and water area down there, and I think as we do, like long-term plan, as Ms. Beatty said, when we redo streets, when we redo water and sewer things,